day I'd drive to work across Flint River Bridge, 100 yards from the spot where me and Grandpa fished. There's a piece of his old fruit stand on the side of Sawmill Road. He'd be there peeling peaches if it was 20 years ago. And what I wouldn't give to ride around in that old truck with him. If heaven wasn't so far away, I'd pack up the kids and go for the day. Introduce them to their grandpa, watch them laugh at the way he talked. Find my long lost cousin John, the one we left back in Vietnam. Show him a picture of his daughter now. She's a doctor and he'd be proud. Tell him we'd be back in a couple of days. In the rearview mirror, we'd all watch him wave. Yeah, losing them wouldn't be so hard to take if heaven wasn't so far away.
Thank you so much for joining me as we check out Justin Moore with If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away. And I think from the very first few notes of this song, his incredible voice, the lyrics, very, very early on, you knew that this was going to be an emotional roller coaster. It's got, you knew it was going to kind of hit you in the feels a little bit. There's a sincerity to his voice. He doesn't just believe what he's singing. It's his experience coming through. So yeah, singing about life, and you believe every single word of it. And I'm keen to get back to this one, so I'll knock it back a fraction and let's see it through to the end.
Yeah, losing them wouldn't be so hard to take if heaven wasn't so far away. I'd hug all three of those girls we lost from the class of '99, and I'd find my bird dog Bo and take him hunting one more time. Ask Hank why he took those pills back in '53, and Janice to sing the second verse of me and Bobby McGee. Sit on a cloud and visit for a while. It'd do me good just to see them smile. If heaven wasn't so far away, I'd pack up the kids and go for the day. Introduce them to their grandpa, watch them laugh at the way he talked. Find my long lost cousin John, the one we left back in Vietnam. Show him a picture of his daughter now. She's a doctor and he'd be proud. Tell him we'd be back in a couple of days. In the rearview mirror, we'd all watch him wave. Yeah, losing them wouldn't be so hard to take if heaven wasn't so far. If heaven wasn't so far. If heaven wasn't so far away. So far away. So far away.
Okay everybody, that was Justin Moore with If Heaven Wasn't So Far Away, and I think I've got to admit, towards the end of that video, I'm starting to get a little bit choked up. Not just the kind of like the lyrics and the music to it, but the way that he kind of delivered it with such passion and vulnerability and sincerity, and you know, you kind of believed his story, you were there with him for it. And yeah, it was a song very, very relatable to everybody. And yeah, it was, like I said, a very emotional song, and the video kind of really complemented it. Sometimes I don't like music videos, I just like to listen to the lyrics, but this was one where the video really kind of, you know, made it hit home a little bit more, especially that scene with his granddad in the car with him. And yeah, just kind of like those memories that he had. It was, like I say, very, very emotional, something we can all relate to. And yeah, just a wonderful kind of tribute really to his granddad. And yeah, I love the song, brilliant song. So yeah, Justin Moore, you guys will know a lot more about him than I do, so in the comments, if you want to drop any kind of facts in there, or if anybody knows him or has grown up with him or wants to just recommend some of his music, then that's the place for it. Please just recommend your favourites, and I cannot wait to check out where we go next with this artist, because it's, like I say, it's one of those heartfelt singers who could send us on one hell of an emotional roller coaster. So yeah, eager to see where we go next. And if you are new to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoyed this. There's a country music journey playlist, check that out. There's bound to be something in there for you. I'll leave a link at the end, and if there is, and you're interested and you like where it's going and you want to come for the rest of this journey and rest of the ride with us, hit that subscribe button. There's a long way to go. If not, just hit that like button for me, it really helps the channel. But until next time, I hope you all take care. I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.